Hey everyone, welcome back to Juicy Goes Through. For the next episode, I got to talk to Toasty and Trout, two amazing friends. They run the YouTube channel Focht on Foot. We got to talk about some really great trail memories of the PCT, but we also had a conversation about the PostTrail Depression, which has been hitting us all by now. I wanted to share this already because I'd love to hear how you've been dealing with it. Let's get into it. There's a lot of compassion and yeah, friendships on the trail. Everybody's in general on the trail. Everybody wants to be your friend.
Oh yeah,
and that is so refreshing. That's so
it is.
nice.
I think that's what made like the transition back home really hard too, because like out there on the trail, everybody had a common ground, and we like fit in out there. And now you're home, and no one really truly understands what you went through for the past 6 months.
Yeah.
So you don't really relate to people back home as much as you did on the trail.
Yeah. So that's when the post-trail depression hit.
Yeah. Yes, very much so.
Yeah. You guys, how did that go?
The post-trail depression?
Yeah.
It's hard. I don't think a lot of people talk about it enough, honestly.
No.
But you're 6 months with all of this freedom, and then you just have to get back home after it's all said and done, and immediately go back into reality, working life, and maintaining a home, and and then all that freedom isn't really there anymore.
You don't get to be outside that much anymore. No more sun.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like I went back to work, and I work at a power plant, so I went right back during an outage, which is like crazy busy, stressful time. So I went back and was working 7/12s. Now I'm back to 6/12s, which is a little bit better, but still just a complete change, like so fast.
Yeah.
Which I guess it's nice because it keeps my mind distracted.
Yeah.
But it's also exhausting because you're used to, wake up, eat, drink, walk, sleep, and do it again.
Repeat.
Like, that's it.
Yeah.
And you're also with your partner from sun up to sundown every day. And then
go from that to not seeing you for like an hour or two.
Yeah, we see each other for like an hour every day now.
That must be rough, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely tough. I think we're trying to get out and plan like a weekend trip. Like a weekend camping trip or a little hike, just a little something to get back out there. Hopefully that'll help
a little bit.
Yeah, take the edge off of the depression side of it. Hopefully.
Yeah, I'm gonna try the same soon. I think.
Has it been hitting you?
Yeah, it didn't hit me for a while, but I'd say by now it's definitely there. It's getting hard, and just in general, I think for me, mental health is always a focus point. And then now, I was going pretty strong for a while, but at this point, it definitely hit. You get like a dopamine hit for 6 months.
Yeah,
and then afterwards, that disappears, and the simple life is long gone in that way.
Yeah.
It's time
now you're back to
just back to normal life and back to all the normal stress of daily life.
And I know some people like really jump into the next hobby, the next thing, whether it's planning your next adventure or really getting into like running or weightlifting or something to try to chase that same high that you got every day out on the trail. So we're kind of throwing ourselves into house projects here and planning little camping trips. I really want to get into colder weather camping. I think as cold as it can get in Georgia. It's not that cold, but colder than the trail. Like, so we'll try that when it gets a little colder in January, February. Try to do some cold weather stuff.
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Remember that it's okay to take your time to adjust and to reach out if you need support. If you have any tips, drop them in the comments. Good night.